everybody. Welcome to my bad adventures. Esee.
Hey, welcome back to My Bad's channel. This is My Bad Adventurous, and I am Karito Shadow, or as my friends call me, Shadow. Thank you for having me again.
No problem, man. Thank you for bringing the content.
Yeah. In this video, he's going to do the review on one of my knives that I purchased before I came back out here on my second trip. Mainly because he did tell me a lot on my first trip on what kind of knives would be good out here, and me myself not knowing too much on what I would need out here. And I do respect him. He has taught me some. Now, what I have here is my knife that he's going to do a review on. So,
Show him it. I'll let you do the honors.
this is my SE5.
Sweet, man.
Now, in one of my other videos that I did with him, I did say that I like the darker colors, but they didn't have the black one that I wanted in stock when I went there to buy it. So I walked away with the green one, which honestly is another color that I would go for. But it is a full fixed blade, along with a decent handle to me. And it's actually got where you can apply more pressure to it in case you need to, cut a heavier line. So, if you would do the honors.
I don't mind this tape measure up there. Will you grab that for me?
Yeah.
Now, this thing does not have an edge that I've put on it or anything, but I did take it out and I stropped it a little bit. And as you can see, this is still factory. That thing's hair popping sharp. Son, Esee does not play around. I knew that they didn't play around, and I was very, very excited when he said he had an SE5. And I know that I usually don't do measurements or anything, but just because this thing's got a thick boy blade stock, this is not for the weak of heart. We're talking about a 1/4 inch right here. That is some serious metal. This steel is 1095. This handle is chamfered and textured micarta, brown natural canvas micarta. It has a hell of a grip. If you were swinging this at a branch or something, or trying to chop a sapling down or anything like that, this is a tool that I would absolutely bring. And I know that I'm a big advocate of bringing the proper equipment for the proper task, i.e. hatchets and stuff like that. If you have this big boy right here and you're doing light bushcraft work, you don't need no hatchet. This is the hatchet. This thing is serious. This thing's got some weight to it. I mean, this ain't for the weak of heart. I was surprised that this was the first major knife purchase Karito Shadow made. You can also change the scales out. They have many different aftermarket scales for the Esee and the SE5. The Kydex sheath right here, I was dumbfounded by. I'm a novice on some things myself, but it clicks in right there, and then it's got this pressure clip that you can push up. And I was sitting there and I was just trying to jerk it out of the sheath, and it wasn't going, and Karito came over there and pushed that button up and it just popped out. I felt like such a double dummy, it wasn't even funny. But it does have that jimping on the spine right there that he was alluding to. This knife will not, in its current condition, strike a ferro rod because of that rough grip texture coating on the outside to protect the 1095 from the elements, because 1095 is not a stainless steel. It is a very, very tough carbon steel. Now, along with it being a very tough carbon steel, Esee does one of the best jobs there is on 1095. So that edge on that heat treat that they do holds up forever. And most generally, it's extremely easy to sharpen. It would not be a pain in the tuchus, if you will, to sharpen this at all. Me personally, if this was my knife, I wouldn't take the entire coating on, but I would take a grinder right here and grind off just a little bit of this texturing right there so I could personally strike a ferro rod. That's the only gripe I have on, that's one of two gripes I have on this particular knife. The other gripe is I want to do more advanced bushcraft stuff, so the only thing that I was disappointed at first sight on this was the actual fitted chamfered micar scales. I would have preferred the blockier ones because it has the bow drill divot right here. That's a minor gripe. Besides that, it's an Esee. This thing's a beast. It has your little glass breaker, pommel striker, whatever you want to say it is. If you want to go out there and beat on limbs or whatever it is, it's got a huge lanyard hole. You could probably put some freaking handy line through that thing and then wrap it around your wrist, and you darn sure ain't, hell fuck, forget it, damn sure ain't gonna lose your knife then, are you? It's gonna be wrapped around your wrist. For this being the first Esee 5 I've had, Esee 3s in my hand, I've had Azulas in my hand, I've had an Esee 6 and a Hungulus in my hand. For the first Esee 5, I'm impressed by the weight. On a lot of knives, you're going to have people griping about the weight. If it's too much, if it's too little, everybody's a little bit different. I believe the right tool, once again, for the right job. The job that this knife is going to be doing, it needs the weight. It really does.
So, you mentioned the weight.
Yeah.
How much do you think it weighs?
Probably 7 to 8 ounces. Way higher.
All in all, it actually weighs a full pound.
16 ounces. I was way off then. I was halfway there.
Yeah.
See, I was more off, but then again, I'm extremely freaking country strong. A pound to me ain't nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said in previous videos, I do like my knives on the heavier side. And it does have, it's not, the biggest problem that I have with it is that, again, the blade balance. It ain't.
Wow. It's somewhere right in there, because once you get past that point, then it wants to go.
Woo! Almost dropped it.
You gotta have them quick reflexes.
Oh yeah. But another thing is, how long is the blade?
The blade's 5 inches. It's like 5 1/4 or 5 1/2 inches.
And all in all,
it's an Esee 5.
All in all, it's 11 inches.
Yeah, says it in its name, Esee 5.
Yeah, it's actually 5 1/4, and it's got a full tang as well.
Oh yeah. I always go full tang. I understand you more knife freaks. Hey, Gene, Kayla, love the kids and everything. Love that they're getting out there and doing bushcraft with the Mora and everything. That thing's it's a beast. I'm not talking about the Mora. The Moras are great, but any other knife that ain't got a full tang, I wouldn't go for it unless it's a Mora. Mora's only one.
Yeah, there's only one thing that I wouldn't go full tang, and that ain't even a knife. But
yeah, we're talking about swords now.
Yep.
Which I would always go full tang with swords. I'm not a rapier type of guy. I don't do that stick crap.
Nope. I can't do it either.
What's your favorite sword, by the way?
My personal favorite sword, now, me being me, is the katana.
I'm a falcata guy. I love falcatas.
Mainly because of how it is made, for one, and plus the durability of that thing. It can cut a bullet in half.
Well, I mean, you've seen it, but like those
realistically,
are
it would be hard as ever to try to cut a bullet in half.
Yeah,
don't try to do it, guys.
I've seen the testings on YouTube. I'm sure plenty of y'all others have seen testing. But you have to hit that perfectly on the sword, perfect. If a bullet hits it on the side or something like that, it's going to break that sword in half. So if y'all have a nice katana or anything like that, please don't try to go out there and shoot it. You're gonna
destroy it.
Yeah,
and then you're gonna be like, well, these guys said it could cut a bullet in half. No, you gotta be spot on. Don't try to do it, guys.
Yeah.
And plus, it could be dangerous.
Roger that. Well, I guess that's enough for us. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah. And tell my bad what you want to see. Make him do it.
That's right. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.
Peace, guys.